Hello everybody. I am K. Vardhan Reddy from Telecom Department, along with my friends Darshan and Naveen Kumar. We are here to present our EL topic for CIPE, homelessness and poverty, and illustrating the challenges faced by homeless individuals and importance of social support systems. The project is done under the guidance of Usha Verma ma'am. Let's start with the introduction. What is homelessness? Homelessness refers to the condition of individuals who lack stable, safe, and adequate housing. It includes people living on streets like unsheltered homes, staying in temporary shelters or transitional housing called as sheltered homeless, and couch surfing or living in overcrowded conditions due to lack of permanent housing like hidden homelessness. And then main concern is what is poverty? Poverty is a lack of financial resources to meet the basic human needs such as food, clothing, and shelter. It often leads to homelessness when individuals can no longer afford rent, healthcare, or daily necessities.
Next coming to the connection between homelessness and poverty. Poverty is a leading cause for homelessness. Low income individuals struggle with high living cost and job instability, pushing them into homelessness. Once homeless people face barriers to employment, this makes their financial situation more worse. Coming to the objectives of for presentation, our presentation highlights the challenges faced by homeless individuals and it discusses the role of social support systems in tackling homelessness and poverty. And it explores the solutions and global efforts to reduce homelessness.
Next is the causes of homelessness, in which economic factors, unemployment, and job loss. Without a steady income, individuals cannot afford rent or basic necessities, low wages, and rising living costs. Many working individuals still struggle to afford stable housing due to income inequality, lack of affordable housing, high rental costs in urban areas, push low income people into homelessness. Example, in cities like San Francisco and New York, rising rent prices have led to an increase in homelessness. And the social factors are family breakdown and domestic violence. Many victims of abuse, especially women and children, flee their homes but have nowhere to go. Family conflicts, divorce, or loss of caregiver can leave individuals without support. For example, studies show that nearly 50% of homeless women are escaping domestic violence.
And then health related factors, mental illness and substance abuse. Many homeless individuals suffer from schizophrenia, depression, or PTSD, a post traumatic disorder, making it difficult to maintain jobs or relationships. Lack of mental health services leaves them untreated and vulnerable. Physical disabilities and chronic illnesses. High medical bills and lack of healthcare access force many into homelessness. For example, let's say in the US, nearly 25% of homeless population have a severe mental illness, and the medical bills, the corporate hospitals just make the bills so high that people mainly focus on health and go bankrupt, and then hence homelessness. And then the systemic issues, discrimination and social exclusion. Minorities like LGBTQ youth and foreigner prisoners often struggle to find stable housing.
Next coming to the one more factor, it is failure of government policies. Lack of welfare support and affordable housing programs increase homelessness. Like some cities criminalize homelessness rather than providing them a solution. But to take an example, in some places, laws make it illegal to sleep in public spaces, forcing them individuals to into unsafe conditions.
Next are the challenges faced by homeless individuals, in which homeless individuals face numerous difficulties that impact their physical health and mental well being and ability to reignite into society. These challenges make it harder for them to escape homelessness. Social stigma and discrimination, negative prescription on negative perception of homelessness. Homeless people often face discrimination and judgment for society, being seen as a lazy or responsible for their situation. This leads to social isolation and exclusion, making it difficult for them to reignite into the society. And criminalization of homelessness. In some areas, laws against sleeping in public places, panhandling, or loitering result in homeless individuals being fined or imprisoned further. engendering their poverty. Example, some cities fine people for sleeping in public parks, punishing those without housing.
And then lack of employment opportunities. Job insecurity, one of the main reasons for homelessness. Without a permanent address or access to proper clothing, shower, or transportation, it becomes difficult for homeless individuals to secure and maintain their jobs. Many homeless people lack the skills or qualification needed for employment in a competitive job market. Then the cycle of poverty. Without a stable income, it is nearly impossible to break out of homelessness, leading to a vicious cycle of poverty, unemployment, and homelessness. Example: many homeless individuals, despite being capable, face discrimination during hiring process due to lack of employment or unsafe living conditions.
Next is physical and mental health issues. Exposure to disease and injury. Like homeless individuals are at higher risk of infections and diseases due to crowded living conditions in shelter or lack of hygiene. Poor nutrition and lack of health care make their physical condition more worst. Like next, coming to the mental health struggles, like many experience severe depression, anxiety due to their living conditions and social isolation. Those with pre-existing mental illness often lack access to necessary treatment or medications. Like about 30% of homeless people in US suffer from severe mental health conditions.
Yeah, the next is role of social support system, in which homelessness is a complex social issue that requires government intervention, community support, and charitable organizations to provide long-term solution. Social support system play a crucial role in preventing and reducing homelessness by offering shelter, healthcare, employment training, and financial assistance. So by providing all this, the homelessness can be reduced for some extent. Government initiatives and welfare programs. Government play a key role in addressing homelessness through public policies and social welfare programs, affordable housing programs. Government provides subsidized housing or rent control policies to make housing accessible for low income individuals. Example, Finland Housing First policy, which provides immediate housing before addressing other issues like employment or addiction.
Another government helping is financial assistance and unemployment benefits. Programs like food stamps, SNAP, disability benefit SSI, and welfare grants help prevent homelessness by ensuring people can meet their basic needs. And emergency shelters and transitional housing, as discussed earlier, government funded homelessness shelters provide temporary housing for those in crisis. Transitional housing programs help people gradually move from homelessness to stable living conditions. For example, the US Department of Housing and Urban Development (UDO) funds shelters and rental assistance programs for homeless individuals.
Next, coming to the one of the biggest social support system, it is NGO and community support. Like non-government organizations and local communities also play a major role in supporting homeless individuals. They provide food banks and soup kitchens. Like they provide free meals to homeless individuals to prevent hunger and malnutrition. Clothing and hygiene support, like NGOs run programs to distribute warm clothing, hygiene kits, and medical care to homeless populations. Employment and skill development program. Many organizations offer occasional training to help homeless individuals. They develop skills for employment. One of the example is New York provides job training and transitional employment for homeless individuals.
The next is mental health and rehabilitation programs, in which, since many homeless individuals suffer from mental illness, addiction, or trauma, support systems also include free consulting and therapy services, and then rehabilitation centers for substance abusing recovery, suicide prevention, and crisis intervention hotlines. Example, many cities offer mobile mental health units to provide on the spot care for homeless individuals in crisis. Role of the general public. While governments and NGOs play a crucial role, individuals can also contribute to reducing homelessness, mainly by donating to shelters, food banks, and rehabilitation programs, volunteering at homeless shelters and soup kitchens, and advocating for policies that support affordable housing and social services.
and the main global efforts to reduce homelessness. Homelessness is a global issue, but several countries have successfully implemented innovative policies and programs to reduce homelessness. Learning from these global efforts can help other nations develop effective solutions. For example, Scotland, the right to housing. Scotland is one of the few places where housing considered legal right. What does this law do? It requires local authorities provide housing to anyone in need of housing. This dramatically reduces long-term homelessness in the country. The lesson we have to learn from this thing is making housing a legal right ensures that no one is left without a shelter.
Next, taking Japan as an example, like Japan has one of the lowest rates of homelessness in the world due to strong social safety nets and employment policies. Government measures include providing temporary public housing for those in the crisis, offering job training programs to help homeless individuals, and stable employment. Strict urban policies that prevent extreme poverty from growing. From this we can come to an end that strong employment policies and public welfare systems help to prevent homelessness before it starts.
Next is Finland housing first policy. Finland has almost eradicated homelessness by using the housing first model, in which what is housing first? Instead of requiring homelessness individual to prove that they are ready for housing, Finland provides permanent housing first and then offers other supports like mental health, employment, illness, addiction, and other solutions for this. Unlike temporary shelters, this approach ensures the people get long-term housing stability. And impact of this is homelessness has decreased by 80% in Finland due to this from 1980s. The number of emergency shelters have dropped significantly because fewer people are living on the streets. And lesson from these Finland housing first policy is prioritizing housing first helps homelessness individual to rebuild their lives faster than other things.
So, with this, we would like to conclude our topic. Homelessness and poverty are deeply interconnected issues that require comprehensive solutions. Lack of shelter, unemployment, mental health struggles, and social stigma make it difficult for individuals to escape this cycle. Governments, NGOs, and communities must work together to provide stable housing, job opportunities, healthcare, and social support. Programs like Housing First, financial assistance, and skill development have proven effective in reducing homelessness. Supporting technical policy changes is also crucial in addressing the root causes. By prioritizing long term solutions and ensuring access to basic needs, we can build a more inclusive society where everyone has a chance to live under a shelter. Thank you, everybody.
This is all about it. Thank you.
Thank you.